The farmer and the stork. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, there lived a hardworking farmer named Haroon. He owned a large field where he grew golden wheat. Every day, he watered, plowed, and cared for his crops, hoping for a good harvest that would feed his family and neighbors. But as the wheat grew taller and fuller, flocks of greedy cranes swooped down from the sky. They pecked at the tender stalks and carried away grains in their beaks. No matter how hard Haroon tried to chase them away, they kept returning, leaving his field damaged. One morning, Haroon said to himself, "These birds will ruin everything I've worked for. I must protect my crops before it's too late." He thought long and hard and finally set up a large net in the middle of his field. The next day, as the sun rose, the cranes flew in as usual, ready to feast. They landed on the wheat, pecking and squabbling, until suddenly whoosh. The net fell over them. The cranes flapped their wings in panic, but it was no use. They were trapped. Among the birds caught in the net was not just a crane, but a tall, elegant stork. The stork had long legs, soft white feathers, and a gentle beak. Unlike the noisy cranes, the stork looked calm and dignified. When Haroon came to see what he had caught, he was surprised. "Aha! At last, I've caught the thieves," he said. But then his eyes fell on the stork. The stork bowed his head and pleaded, "Good farmer, please let me go. I am not like these greedy cranes. I am a kind and honest bird. I live a noble life, caring for my parents and helping others. I was only caught by accident while flying with these cranes. I did not mean any harm to your field." Haroon listened carefully. For a moment, he felt pity. The stork did indeed look gentle and harmless. But then he shook his head and said firmly, "My dear stork, you may speak kindly, but you chose to keep company with these cranes. You flew with them, landed with them, and fed among them. If you are found in the company of wrongdoers, how can I believe you are truly innocent? You are judged by the company you keep." The stork hung his head in silence. He realized the farmer was right. By joining the cranes, even for a little while, he had placed himself in danger. Haroon released none of the birds. The stork learned a hard lesson that day. Even if one's intentions are pure, keeping the wrong friends can lead to trouble. From that day forward, the stork stayed away from greedy birds and chose his companions wisely. And as for Haroon, he protected his crops well, and his wheat grew strong and plentiful. When harvest time came, the village celebrated with bread made from his golden grain. Moral: we are judged by the company we keep, so always choose good friends who guide us toward honesty and goodness.